Well, good morning, and welcome to Hoi An, Hoian, which was about a 5 hour journey up from Quinon. And it was on the minibus, which was okay, but it was um, a little bit bumpy in places, you know. And to be honest with you, I was a little bit disappointed with the lack of frequency of traffic. So, as I've said in a previous video, ensure that your planning is on the ball here, and don't just assume that you can get up and jump on a bus the next morning, because it may not be the case. One bus left Hoi An at 6 a.m. in the morning, and it was only a minibus journey, which was okay. All right, so we arrived here and got orientated pretty quickly, jumped into my accommodation, and wow, well, so in a few videos I've touched on energy, okay, and well, I've arrived here, and I think you understand the point when um, you just get it. Right. So I arrived here. I did a quick look around last night, and I'm out this morning just to share this experience with you. And if ever I was to be thinking of an idyllic, um, traditional Vietnamese city, then situating myself here in the old town just ticks every single box. And I'm going to take you on a tour today, and I'm going to probably have to speed it up because of the amount of content that's going to be created. And then we're going to visit again at night time. But the topic of today is going to be about energy. Now, I don't want to get into religion, and I certainly don't want to go all kind of woo-woo spiritualist on you, but it doesn't really matter whether you believe or not. You know, everyone's encountered feelings, right? If you just, if there's anything you need to do, it's just embrace the fact that we feel different in different times of our life. You know, we know the different feelings of good and bad. And normally it's because you're in a weird or a bad or a toxic situation, and it's down to you to remove yourself from that. We've all been in we can all rerun old scenarios where we've been in and around people that just don't do it for you. Well, what is it that just doesn't do it for you? It's the energy around these people. They just suck the life out of you. Okay, so and again, I've mentioned about moving. Life is all about keeping moving, and if you don't move, you'll never be able to experience things and make to weigh up the difference between what's good and what's bad. And certainly, when arriving here in Hoi An, it's just a wow, wow, wow factor. Okay, there's just no other way to explain it. To the point that I've even met my youngest son here. He came down from Da Nang and was kind of almost extending in Da Nang, and then came here. And straight away he got it. He said, right, I'm relocating here to see out his time that he's got in Vietnam before moving on to wherever he chooses to move on to. And we'll talk a little bit more about my kids later on. So, yeah, let's take you on a little tour. I'll speed the video up above. We'll talk in between. But it's just, there's everything here. Handmade leather crafts, all your goods. I've just treated myself to a North Face bag, North Face trousers, nice Gore-Tex jacket. And I will say no more whether you think that they're copies or not. For sure, my type of understanding is most of these goods are created in the same factory, and legally or illegally would be a really, really complex case for the brand owner to deal with the manufacturers as to what actually gets licensed and sent back to the brand owner and what slides out the back door and finds itself on the street. The quality here of their leather goods, and it's really, really well known for tailoring. And I'm not in the process of getting a suit, but going to get a nice suit or a dress made here is a kind of 24-hour turnaround. And if you just Google and do some own research on reviews, you'll find the bespoke, specific tailors here. There's a lot of it TripAdvisor recommended, and again, come here with an open mind and an open wallet and an open spare bag, or don't come here at all with anything. You know, you just come here with a view that, right, I need to buy myself a bag. I'm going to buy all my leather goods. I'm making this video. There's a leather shop across the road there. Cowboy boots are in, you know, leather sandals, type of brands like Birkenstock and stuff like that. You'll get it all here, okay, at a massive, massive fraction of the price, you know. So come and treat yourself. And I've still to do a lot of exploring, but I'm going to head into town now. I'm going to run this video, and then it's very quirky, yeah, very old, and I will delve in and look into a little bit of history for you. But there's the kind of a river at the bottom there where you'll see at night time with all the boats and the lanterns and all that type of stuff, and it's just super, super amazing. So you'll get the feel from this video, from the way that I'm speaking about. It's kind of like I've really connected with this place, and it's a little bit sad that I'm actually leaving Vietnam in 6 days' time. I go back to the Philippines, but my point of entry for the next time is I will come straight into Da Nang, and then it's literally a 45-minute grab taxi, £10, less than 10 quid journey, whatever that is, 12 bucks or whatever, journey here, or you can get the bus for a couple of dong, and just come here. And I would definitely not miss this place. Okay, let's go on a little journey. I'll run the video, and let's see where we go. Okay, before we get into this, share the love. Why not subscribe to the channel, ding-a-ling that bell, and follow me for some more great content. So basically, I think most of the accommodation here have a standard small map. I'll put a picture up here, where you can navigate yourself. But you know, everything flows down towards the river effectively. So you just need to get out and about. Definitely the best way to see is a small old town, it's referred to, but definitely is by foot. Now you can get bicycles, you can get yourself a motorcycle. Towards and in and around the town, it's kind of more pedestrianised, although there's sort of bikes going around. So to be sort of upholding with what they're trying to achieve, I would do everything on foot here, you know, and it's going to gain you some benefits, right? Absolutely plenty of coffee places, coffee houses, coffee shops. Many of the bigger brands like Highland Coffee repeat their brand all throughout the town because it's that vibrant and that busy. But I have just discovered, and I'm going to share it with you, I've just discovered a coffee shop exactly next door to my accommodation. And well, so far, it's the best coffee I've had in Vietnam. And the owner is super nice, and she speaks amazing English. And I'm going to share that experience with you in this video as well, and help her along the way. But yeah, definitely to try out. And very competitive. You know, it was like 39 dong for a cup of coffee, where normally you'd pay about 60. All right. So she's massively created this product that's of exceptional value. So you can hire these type of bikes and go around, but I recommend that your first trip in and around the town is on foot. And just be careful of the traffic. There is a little bit of congestion. Keep going straight, okay, because it goes all the way up here along the main roads, and you can see that it's quite busy down here. You know, there's sort of evening type markets, and we will cross again. The rule of thumb here on a zebra crossing or a walkway, whatever you call it, pelican crossing, is just a walk, okay? They're wary of you, but they're not obliged to stop, right? So just go with the flow and keep coming down here. And, you know, you've got all your branded t-shirts, branded leather, anything you can kind of think of, you'll get here. And I'll catch up with you in a minute. We'll just run the video, speed the video up. And a lot of the girls are in traditional dress. There's a lot of people get married here. It's just amazing.
Okay, a bit off the beaten track, and we're off to a small cafe called Ellie's for apparently one of the best smoothie bowls in Hoi An. So I think if you step off the main road and go down any of these side streets, you'll find a continuation of just small shops, stalls, restaurants, little quirky places. And if you don't explore, you'll never find out. Okay, I just got apprehended by the fruit lady and bought some fruits. So a little bit overpriced because they're in the game of making some money, but a little bit of haggling and you can get a reasonable price for some fresh fruits. So I think it's just down here actually. I'm not 100% certain. But you know, let's find out. Okay, I think this is it here. Ellie's Cafe Hoi An. So we'll just go in here now and have a look and see what all the noise is about for the fruity bowl.
Good evening and welcome to Hoi An at night time. Okay, so straight away you can see completely illuminated, all the lights, and I'm just walking down the right hand side of the river and you'll see the bridge going over to the opposite side, and it's basically parallel down the side of the river with all the bars, restaurants. But what I want to show you quickly is all the boats. So it's about 170 dong for 2 people to go on a boat, and you'll just see it's completely lit up with all these lanterns, and everyone's going up and down the river like so. So no expense spared with illuminating the place. All the bars you can think of, and then down the bottom end here, the closer you get you'll start to hear it, is a lot of venues with live music, etc, etc. Okay, in today's Coffee Corner, we talk about leadership, loyalty, and love. Let's delve into these right now. Leadership, introduction. Leadership is the ability to inspire and guide others toward a common goal. True leadership isn't about authority or power, it's about influence, responsibility, and making a positive impact on those around you. Theoretical definition. Core meaning. Leadership is the practice of motivating and directing individuals or groups to achieve objectives. Behavioral insight. Effective leaders exhibit empathy, confidence, and adaptability. Organizational impact. Strong leadership fosters collaboration, innovation, and productivity. Philosophical perspective. Leadership emphasizes service over control. Universal relevance. Leadership is applicable in personal, professional, and societal contexts. Practical application. Lead by example. Demonstrate the values and behaviors you expect from others. Communicate effectively. Listen actively and articulate ideas clearly. Empower others. Encourage team members to take ownership of their roles. Make decisions. Act decisively while considering the well-being of others. Adapt to change. Show resilience and guide others through uncertainty. Actionable steps. Set clear goals. Define objectives that inspire and align your team. Build relationships. Foster trust and respect within your group. Provide feedback. Offer constructive guidance to help others grow. Recognize achievements. Celebrate successes to boost morale. Seek self-improvement. Continuously develop your own leadership skills. Be aware. Micromanaging. Avoid excessive control. Trust your team. Ego. Focus on collective success, not personal gain. Lack of vision. A clear purpose is essential for effective leadership. Avoiding responsibility. True leaders own their mistakes and learn from them. Resistance to feedback. Stay open to constructive criticism. Conclusion. What qualities do you admire in a leader? How do you practice leadership in your life? Next, loyalty. Introduction. Loyalty is a steadfast commitment to people, values, or principles. It's a cornerstone of trust and a key ingredient in building meaningful, lasting relationships. Theoretical definition. Core meaning. Loyalty is the quality of staying true to someone or something, even during challenging times. Ethical perspective. Loyalty reflects integrity and faithfulness to commitments. Relational impact. It fosters trust and deepens emotional connections. Cultural insight. Loyalty is celebrated across cultures as a virtue of honor. Psychological aspect. Loyalty provides a sense of belonging and stability. Practical application. Support others. Stand by friends, family, and colleagues in difficult moments. Stay honest. Be truthful and transparent in your commitments. Defend principles. Uphold your values, even when it's unpopular. Be reliable. Follow through on promises and responsibilities. Practice gratitude. Show appreciation for those who are loyal to you. Actionable steps. Build trust. Consistently act with integrity and dependability. Respect boundaries. Honor the needs and values of those you're loyal to. Celebrate loyalty. Recognize and thank others for their dedication. Stay committed. Prioritize long-term relationships over short-term gains. Be forgiving. Allow room for mistakes while maintaining trust. Be aware. Blind loyalty. Avoid loyalty to harmful or toxic people or situations. One-sided relationships. Ensure loyalty is mutual and reciprocated. Conflict of interests. Balance loyalty with ethical considerations. Overcommitment. Be loyal within realistic limits to protect your well-being. Misplaced loyalty. Reflect on who or what deserves your commitment. Conclusion. Who or what inspires your loyalty? How do you balance loyalty with personal growth? Lastly for today, love. Introduction.
Love is the deepest and most universal human connection. It transcends boundaries and nourishes the soul, whether romantic, platonic, or self-love. It's the foundation of happiness and meaning in life. Theoretical definition. Core, meaning love, is a profound feeling of care, connection, and affection. Philosophical perspective. Many define love as the ultimate purpose of existence. Psychological insight. Love nurtures emotional and mental well-being. Spiritual context. In many traditions, love represents divine or transcendent unity. Relational aspect. Love is the glue that binds families, friendships, and societies. Practical application. Express affection. Show care through words, actions, and gestures. Practice self-love. Prioritize your own well-being and happiness. Communicate openly. Share feelings honestly and listen actively. Forgive. Let go of grudges to strengthen relationships. Invest time. Nurture love by spending quality time with those who matter. Actionable steps. Write a letter. Express love through a heartfelt note to someone special. Perform acts of kindness. Show love by doing something thoughtful for others. Meditate on self-love. Reflect on your worth and embrace who you are. Celebrate relationships. Acknowledge the love and support in your life. Be present. Fully engage in moments with loved ones. Love. Strive for love that isn't dependent on expectations. Neglecting self-love. Balance giving love to others with caring for yourself. Unhealthy attachments. Differentiate love from dependency or control. Unreciprocated love. Accept that not all love is mutual and move forward. Fear of vulnerability. Open yourself to love despite the risk of hurt. Conclusion. What does love mean to you? What do you think about the words and terms we covered today? Share your experiences in the comments below so others can learn from your views. We would all love to hear them. Remember, all of this is progress, not perfection. I don't have all the answers, and neither do you, but collectively we all learn and grow together.
Well, good morning. And I, after that little bit of a sped up journey there, of about around 54 minutes from the ancient town of Hoi An, I find myself at Bang Bang Beach. Okay, so it's the closest beach to Hoi An, and it's quite nice actually. The energy is really, really good, and this kind of goes all the way on to up to Da Nang. A long stretch of pristine beach, and it is quite reasonably well maintained. I mean, there's a few reports on TripAdvisor saying it's disgusting, but I'm sure, like any beach, you have areas that are a little bit less than managed. One observation, though, is specifically on the same topic: is there could be a lot more to be done, you know, to make it a little bit more cleaner. A lot of dilapidated fences, and the areas here, um, the cafes and the restaurants are reasonably good, but you would expect them to be needing maintenance because of the sea air. So, excuse me, etc., etc. So, you know, the steps coming down from this place, the deck house, we've just had an amazing coffee. Yeah, it needs a little bit of work, but we're not here for that anyway. So I'm on my last leg before I leave Hoi An tomorrow. Actually, I'm on my way back down to Ho Chi Minh. Spend a night in Ho Chi Minh, and I will be leaving Vietnam, making my way back home to the Philippines, and I'll be taking you on my journey. Fortunately, unfortunately, I have a 23-hour layover in Singapore, so we can see if we can do some reporting from there. But all in all, I've had an amazing time, and Hoi An is just, you know, super cool. And definitely, if you're coming to Vietnam, there's certain places you could miss out. You probably could miss out Tra Nang, you probably could miss out Quy Nhon, but don't miss out Hoi An, or, you know, come into Da Nang and come and visit Hoi An. I've stayed here now for 6 days. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's very touristy, but if you push yourself out a little bit and explore the peripheral areas, you'll also find some nice idyllic places. And like I said before, the best thing to do is to walk, because there's small alleyways that you can go down and you know, find little gems, and just, you know, don't. I mean, I'm not being hypocritical, but I'm very much you know, a victim of finding a really nice cafe and then being loyal to that. But actually, it's fine. You can come back, a bit like a rubber band. You can come back to it, but definitely go out and explore some other areas. Okay, so that's a wrap for today, for this video, and we'll catch up real soon. Probably on my way back to the Philippines. Speak soon. Okay, good morning, and I am on my last day in Vietnam, currently down in Saigon, and I kind of wanted to shoot this video quickly just about cultural awareness. Now, I got a small hotel quite close to the airport, so I don't have too far to travel tomorrow. And of course, I went out and explored for coffee, and found myself in this crazy market. Now, it's a wet and dry market, and I will take you on a small trip after I finish speaking. And well, what I'm saying about cultural awareness is you have to accept the fact that if you're going to come to these countries, that you may see things that you don't completely agree with. Now, fruits are fruits, fish is fish, meat is meat. There's chickens, livestock. I don't know what the meat is. I wouldn't even want to question it. I can quite clearly see pigs are pigs, beef is beef, but be a couple of things there that would be questionable. Testicles hanging up on spikes, etc., etc. So the whole premise of this short video then is just to make you aware when you go and exploring that you may see and expect to see things that might not fit completely with what you're used to back in the West or wherever you're from. So I'll run this video and speed it up a bit so you can see the hustle bustle. It's been like this since 6 a.m. I've got a few hours to wait till I can check in and relax. So of course I'm on my search for some decent coffee. I've had one or two this morning already. Not exactly what I was expecting, shall we say. Okay, so we'll run the video and be sure to go off the beaten track and explore a few places, but make sure that you're 100% accept what you may see along the way.